Alright, we should be good. Oh. I must consume the orange juice.
Consume juice. Drink
Yes.
Gatorade. Do all of the things.
Oh.
There we are.
Yeah.
Just a couple of last bits here.
Well, we're slowly encroaching on to where point in levels where I would have been the last 5e game I played in. Now, hopefully you don't start us in a dungeon where we're level 7 and we end at level 9.
Me? No. I mean...
No, he's just going to start us after what happened last week where someone tried to attack me and I said no.
Oh, I totally forgot we were in combat. Okay, this will be fun.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I had to elaborate. Oh, yeah, it did swing at.
You swung at me and I was like, okay, no, I'm just going to cast shield because a 12 hits me. So I'm still squishy as shit.
Yep. To be continued. As we roll out, we just cut to roundabout at the credits.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were doing the Eric Andre. Da, 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 da.
I mean, that giver too.
To be continued.
We'll be right back in 1 week. I'm kidding, as we are obviously here right now. All right, good night, everybody. Well, wait, hold on. Also, hello, everybody.
Yes, hello, everyone.
How was everybody's week?
Well, I spent all of last week snowed in, and I just got done being aggressively sick. So, hopefully on the upswing.
Yeah.
On the upside, I did spend basically all the time I couldn't leave my house working on stuff for Warlocks. So hopefully I can get that knocked out pretty soon and put up on DM's Guild. Yes, 6-pack boons with invocations.
Ooh. The life of a content creator, I tell you.
I mean, you guys heard me when I was on the kick of it. Like I said, I basically just kept going with that Warlock Magical Girl thread, and then it was like, oh, what about Maximilian Pegasus? Oh, what about giving them a little hidey hole? What about magic coins? And then, I had 6 invocations.
I did this, all of a sudden, wait, why do I have 6 of these things?
Meanwhile, my event was just wake up at 6:30, send a voice message to my boss. Hey, did that guy show up who was supposed to do the route today? Yeah, go ahead, take today off. Okay, thanks.
One of the days I called in, there was nobody even there to pick up, and I was just like, yeah, no, this tracks.
Well, I mean, if you don't have any way to get into the building, I think you're fine.
Yeah, but I still work in technically corporate retail. Yeah, the poison that we all live
in. I feel that pain.
Yes.
Yeah. Finish off this last bit of body armor.
I mean, I went to go leave for work yesterday, and my entire parking lot was just nothing but ice.
Oof.
Like, I literally couldn't even, walk on it without sliding, so I had to, use the snow as cover.
Yeah. Luckily, though, it hit just under 60 today, so anything that was in sunlight basically melted, so half my driveway.
You people in your warm weather.
I live in literally the place where all the bad weather of the country intersects. Fight me.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? Why did one of my farm's houses catch fire? Oh shit. Having to deal with that is just like, jeez.
Also, finally, Xeno learned Careful spell.
I mean, I've had it, but like I completely forgot about sorcery points, so I'm gonna apologize for that right now. That I've been playing sorcerer all wrong.
I was beginning to wonder why you haven't spent that many sorcery points.
I completely forgot about this because like I said, like the last time we played Roll 20, I was playing a bard, so I didn't have to use that.
I mean, to be fair, it is the time. I'm not gonna, shoehorn you into how I expect that you should play it. But yeah, dude, you've got your meta magics, and you also have your Tides of Chaos.
Tides of Chaos, and now I have Bent Luck, and I'm gonna be using Bent Luck a lot more often.
You'll need it.
And I have what me and Bob have dubbed the delete button, which is what we call any spell where we just want to look at something and say no.
Let's see. Counter spell, Finger of Death.
I don't have Finger of Death yet, but I am a warlock.
Also, hello, Draco.
Draco, can you hear us?
Are you muted? Technical difficulties.
Wrong mic.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Oh, there we are. Our beloved witch is with us.
Now we've got everybody here. I can go over this screen, and they can see all the stuff that we've been testing.
It's like you see me. I didn't mean to press careful spell. By the way, that I was just trying to like collapse it on the page.
Ah.
Also, Draco, it sounds like you got a fan going off in the background.
Oh, damn it. Hang on. I'll deal with that.
Oh, good. Oh. Well, Dan is getting that sorted out. Any last points of order we should address before we get started proper tonight?
Not much. Aside from mostly because of this, like, cold or whatever I have, I'm not going to commit to any streams aside from this week. And this is mostly because this is my escapism.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Alright.
Still picking up a little on your end, Draco.
I could have swore he turned it off.
There's some kind of fanny sounding something.
Yeah.
Unless it's just within the threshold of your noise suppression that's just barely popping up.
Maybe?
Nope, there it's gone.
Huh. That's weird.
That's really weird.
Sounds
Yeah.
haunted.
Now it sounds good, but...
Mike's haunted.
Yeah, speaking of things that are haunted, well, I think it's time we go ahead and get started on the session proper.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Welcome, one and all, to session 16 of Chult of Personality! When last we left our expedition, Wick, the squashling cleric, Dan, the half-elf witch, Enoch, the human warlock, Zeno, the half-elf sorcerer, and Elise, the elven ranger fighter? Yes, fighter! Our party was caught between a rock heart and a hard place. The heart of Ubtao, hundreds of feet in the air. They were also caught between the lich Valindra Shadowmantle and the iron cage bearing two figures. One Artis Simber and his silent-scented Saurian companion named Dragonbait. Valindra, whilst researching the location of the Soulmonger, had been searching at the behest of her employers a certain ring in Artis's possession. Makes you wonder who would want this ring and for what nefarious purpose. Before more information could be coaxed out of a charmed artist, Rick did what he does best, playing the knight in shining armor by casting Knock on the Cage. Comic commitment soon after, as Valindra retreated to a teleportation circle. She summoned her zombie servants to dispatch our interloping heroes. With the combined might of our heroes and Artis and Dragonbait, they successfully beat back the undead underlings. Huzzah! With two scrolls of Arcade Gate in hand, Dan used one of the scrolls to return everyone to the terra firma of the jungles of Chult. Artus was grateful for the rescue, but opted to part ways with the expedition, and our heroes began their journey towards the ruins of a crashed airship. Whilst en route, our party acquired a spyglass from a lightning-charged explorer wrapped in an equally lightning-charged giant snake, and at least spotted the lone tabaxi hunter, seemingly keeping a watchful eye upon them until they were spotted. Now, a ghostly apparition has appeared from a tree and attacked Zeno! As we now continue by rolling initiative, why has this spooky, spiteful specter attacked our expedition? What else awaits our heroes as they travel further to the crashed airship? Let's find out.
How long were you waiting to say spooky spiral specter?
Spooky, scary spiral specter. I'm sorry. Well, let's just go ahead and we'll do this more theater of the mind just for how fast I expect this to go. So let's just go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
3.
All right, so
20.
All right, black die is for the.
I got a 14.
Okay.
I doubt Yuki's gonna be much help against the ghost, but she got a 17.
19.
Well,
It's Goosey.
we're rolling initiative, but we don't have our tokens, so we can't see what we're doing.
This is why I'm just basically trying to make this all theater of the mind, as it were. Just to keep it simple. Let's see. We have Dan, Elise, then we have Kupalue, then we have Kawasha. Then we'll have Zeno. Then we'll have Wick. And then let's see. Then it's the Ghost, and then Enoch rounds up the initiative. All right, so Dan, it's your turn.
Gonna catch just, let me just, boop.
A 12, that hits.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be first level. For 6 damage. And locked in.
All right, so 6 lightning damage on this ghost as it wraps around it. It lets out a shrill. It definitely doesn't like that. And anything else for your turn, Dan?
Let's see. Do I want to use a jinx? Nah, I think I'm gonna hold off on that. I think we're good.
All right. Next up will be Elise.
All right. Assuming we're theater of the minding this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do my usual shenanigans. We're gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark and shoot with the longbow.
Okay.
It's gonna be a soft 20 to hit.
Yep, roll damage.
A piercing. The Witch Bolt, I'm assuming, did not hit.
The Witch Bolt did hit, in fact, so you do get Colossus Slayer.
Okay. So, Colossus Slayer 5, Hunter's Mark is 4. And I'm gonna go ahead and fire my second shot.
Alright.
Natural 1.
Oh, don't ya missed. Alright, so that was... Yep, that will miss, unfortunately. Out Oddly enough, Dan and Elise, as you go to make your shots off on this ghost, it just seems like even though it doesn't like it, it didn't seem like the attacks were particularly effective against it.
Oh no. Matt?
Alright, that'll bring us to Yuki then, because they actually had a higher initiative than Kupalue, so go ahead.
She's gonna run up and bark at it, giving the help action.
Alright. That'll bring us to Kupalue, who will use that to take advantage and make a claw attack against it. And that will hit. For a solid 2 damage. Just tries to bat the ghost away from Zeno, and it's looking, it's still kicking if it weren't for the fact that it's just dead, technically. But that will bring us now to Kawasha, who is going to produce flame, and he's going to attempt to huck the moat at the ghost. And miss. Good job, Kawasha. Zeno, it's now your turn, as you're standing right next to this ghost. What do you do?
Can I reach it?
Oh yeah, it's within 5 feet of you.
Alright, so shocking grasp it then.
Alright.
Now that's a cantrip, so I don't have to cast shit.
An 8 is gonna miss, unfortunately. As you reach out with your head sparking to touch it, it does not find purchase.
Yeah. I can't use bad luck on this one, can I?
I mean, if you wanted to. Now for your bend luck, can you call that out before or after the roll is determined?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, could you like that for me so I can take a look at it?
Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Well, actually, my question, would a D4 even make a difference if I rolled above a 2?
Yeah, it wouldn't have made a difference if you had.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no then.
Bend luck also affects other creatures, not you.
Mm-hmm.
Had to clarify.
Yep. Alright. Wick, it brings us to you then, unless you got anything else to do, Zeno.
Nope. Other than
Alright. Oh, sorry.
No, that was misspeak, sorry.
Alright, Wick.
Okay, I'm gonna do a God Bolt. I'm gonna do Inspiration. There, friggin'
A 17 will absolutely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
If this thing survives.
Radiant damage of 10, and whoever hits next has advantage.
Oh yeah, it definitely didn't like getting hit by that. It's still barely flickering, and it's glowing a lot more than it normally would be, so yeah. Well, that will bring us to the Spectre, who... It didn't like the fact that you hit it, Wick, so... It hisses at you, but seeing as how Zeno is closer, it's going to try and reach out and touch Zeno.
Why are you squishies always closer? Dang it.
That's an 11 to hit. As it reaches out to grab you, Zeno, I'm assuming that misses.
Yep, reach out to grab me. No, don't you do that again.
Then it'll move through the tree and around to the left, trying to gain a little bit of distance between everybody, and that will bring us then to Enoch.
Oh, that's funny. You think you have distance from us. 18.
That hits. Roll damage.
Laughs in range party.
8. For the first
Oh my
Alright.
god, that other
a
side.
sec.
As it goes to dart and begins to, almost as if it were starting to second guess its chances, it just hits with the full-on force of this Eldritch Blast, and it disappears into a puff of flashy lighted smoke. And I just realized that technically that would have been a nat 20 anyway because it was going from that.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Advantage from Wick and Yuki.
So you did. Wait, if I oh no, never mind. I had a.
Yeah.
That's all would have hit.
Kupalura used the advantage from Yuki, but yeah, Enoch had the advantage from Wick. But either way, the Spectre is dead.
Pumpkin, pumpkin, woo!
Just two. You save yourself one more Eldritch Blast.
I mean, it still technically goes off, so there's just like a smoking tree next to it. But yeah, huh? Did we just kill
that
a ghost?
happened?
I think so.
Can you kill a ghost after it's dead? Like I've never heard of that.
I feel like we just did. Points at where there's no longer ghost.
Yeah, but
I
still,
feel
you know.
I feel it's the same rules as can you kill a zombie that's already undead.
I mean,
It
I
just
guess like
stopped
we have the answer to
existing.
that too.
Yeah.
Points
I
at
guess
Wick.
that's fair.
I mean, Wick, you turn zombies as dust, right?
I make them pop. Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can get any more unalive than that.
I'm sorry, making zombies pop does really caught me off guard. Just...
I mean, what
Makes them
happens after?
Makes them not feel very good, and then they just kind of poof.
You unalive them very, very well.
Yeah. Anyway, where did that come from?
Was that more
That
of
is
your
a
like
very
weird
good
magic,
question.
Xeno?
There's nothing of mine, I can assure you that. I haven't tested anything today.
Hmm. Well,
I am
guess we
rather
should keep
curious,
going,
though.
yeah?
Kawasha just kind of speaks up a little bit. I would kind of wonder what would possess such a spirit to haunt around here. As he kind of looks over to you, Elise.
I mean, if they were, well, part of the crew of that destroyed airship, then could very well be unfinished business.
Well, as he's kind of brings out the map and goes to look at it, we are still quite a few days away from the where you supposedly saw it. And for everybody, I will go ahead and bring up the map.
Yay!
I mean, it could also just be someone who got lost in the jungle and perished with some business they hadn't yet finished.
Or maybe it's just a new kind of zombie. Instead of zombies, they're doing spookums.
Hope not. That's actually kind of scary as well. Because, as far as I'm aware, you can't really hit zombies effectively with physical objects.
You mean ghosts?
Or ghost, yes.
Zombies you can very
Zombies you
easily hit.
can. Ghost you can't, or it's a lot harder.
Yeah, we hit the hell out of a lot of zombies.
Alright, so, what do you guys want to do then? Press on forward? Or do you want to do anything else?
I say we press on.
Would.
Alright. Well, I'll say Wick and Elise, because you two have a higher passive perception. As you press forward a little further, you come across a small clearing in the underbrush, and you see a puddle off to one side, and sure enough, let me just roll yeah, Chaco, go ahead and roll a d20 for me real quick, just to see what you guys find.
Oh boy.
I want you to
And-
notice, as soon as that's done, Wick is jumping in the puddle.
16.
Yep. As 16, okay. And while we're at it, Caitlin, go ahead and roll a percentile for me.
Oh boy. Hibishki. 48.
48. Okay. Oh, where's the table?
Turns out the puddle was a portal to the elemental plane of water.
Splash, splash, whoop.
As you make your way over towards this puddle, you see looks like there's a spit that has been constructed, and it's kind of a gross sight as you see it looks like there's a half-eaten body of a gnome that's been hanging on the spit. It looks like it's been eaten.
Oh, ew. Never mind, I don't want to splash in it.
Alright, everybody. So, we might be running into more goblins, so be ready for that.
Who we should give this fellow a proper burial, wouldn't you say? Don't want another ghost trying to come over and attacking us.
I mean, did you bring a shovel?
I thought of shovels in our explorers packs.
I'd have to double check that.
That's actually a good question.
I think it's like a spike, if nothing else.
I mean, I don't have an explorer's pack or a shovel.
Does the puppy diggy hole?
I could make Yuki grow, I suppose, and she could get digging. It would waste a spell slot, but I could do it.
Oh. I mean, I do like to dig, but it's... Hold on, I forgot what the weather was like today. As I look back at the map. Well, yeah, it's not raining, it's just muddy, but... Do I have to dig? Yuki just kind of looks up poundingly at you, Dan.
Well, it's just a thought. We can press on.
This isn't good burying conditions.
Okay,
Damn, like squelches ground.
As she begins to dig.
No, I was saying it wasn't good conditions for digging. I was siding with her.
Okay. Whew. It's just so muddy. Yeah. Unfortunately, as you're kind of looking around the body, you don't really find anything else of note around this dome. But otherwise, as you guys continue to press on for the day, let's see. Go ahead and get your survival checks in. You know who.
All right. Could we also do that thing I messaged you about after the survival checks?
Sure.
44, I better get something good.
15. Respectable.
24 and 15. All right. Yeah, at least you find, you managed to find a jungle cat as part of your trek to find some food. A little jaguar. You know,
Alright.
It's a little scrawny, but it's passable for food.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Dan, you happen to find... Oh, God, now I gotta go through my notes.
With that 24 survival, upon assuming that we, for the sake of brevity, I, off it, would I be able to get the pelt with that check?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Dan, how about you roll a nature check as you're recalling what herb it is you specifically find?
Will do. 23.
23. You happen to find some fever balm leaves. These are often used to help calm people down when they're subject to fits of madness.
Ooh. How much can I gather?
You managed to get enough for... you get 2 big leaves, so that's probably enough for... Yeah, 2 uses.
right. Use. Okay.
All right. So, yep. As everybody beds down for the night, make sure to take note of using your rations or your buck salves as you need be for the next day.
Yes.
All right. And Dan, the thing that you are implying at, hint, hint, wink, wink. If you're able to do a stealth check for it without anybody noticing it, I'll allow it.
That's fair. Okay. So I will do 1 stealth. I'm going to use my inspiration just cause. I want this to succeed. Oh well, it's only 1 point more.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll say Elise and Wick would be the ones to notice this because of their passive perceptions.
I have a passive of 16, so I would still notice.
Dang.
My passive actually doesn't beat that.
Oh, so Elise would be the only one that sees this then. So, Dan, would you like to describe what goes on that night?
So, Dan is sitting near Yuki, and he's whispering some arcane words. And Elise, you see as Yuki transforms and looks exactly like Dan in every way. Alright, now, we're going to come in after I move. And we're going to copy each other's movements, and it's going to be hilarious. And the signal to turn back is I will touch the illusion me's nose. Okay? Great. And then we'll get up, turn around, see Elise. Oh, hey. How long were you there, Elise?
Long enough. Planning a bit of fun.
Yeah, I learned a new spell, and I wanted to display it. It was gonna be fun. Don't tell anyone?
She'll make the, lips the old gesture. As long as that harms nobody, I have no problem.
Great. Alright. Yuki, give it a couple minutes before you come in. Gives her a thumbs up and walks back to camp.
All right. Yeah.
I imagine while this is going on, Enoch's just reading a book of Chult history. There's a lot of stuff to unpack here.
really do tell.
I don't know what would be Chult history, okay? I was just flavoring.
Oh, okay. I was trying to do something. It was.
Be quite a dry read.
I was about to say, we got 26 of these books here, so Enoch has time to kill while he's in watch mode.
Mm-hmm.
Wick just looks at Enoch, looks at the books, picks one up, holding it upside down, pretending to read.
Wait, how can you read this? There's no pictures.
Exactly.
I mean, there are some pictures. He flips over to like a picture of the heart of Ubtao. See? You just gotta, you gotta get your way to them.
I guess, but like, where's the cartoony animals?
Well, here's a monster jaguar.
Oh, I guess that's close.
Yeah, I don't even know what a jaguar is. Looks like some kind of big cat.
Yeah. Oddly enough, as you're looking at the picture of this jaguar that's depicted, the thing that's weird about this is you're looking at this jaguar. It is monstrous in the fact that coming from its neck are a set of snake-like heads that are protruding outwards.
Wow, I hope we never run into this.
It's spooky.
Yeah. It's like the worst of both worlds.
You say you're reading the history of Chult. You're really reading the Player's Handbook of Monsters.
Those kinds of monsters, yeah. As Kawasha just kind of eyes over and sees that. Oh yes. I think I've had an encounter with one of those. It's called a Kabadon.
Huh. Above game, Vaughn would just be like, no, a Kabadon's when you put someone against a wall. I can do weeb humor. But
From what I've experienced with those Kabadon, they tend to I'd sleep either alone or with their mates, but what's usually terrifying about them is that they're able to breathe out a gas that causes their victims to fall asleep.
Huh. I wonder if that would work on me.
Well, you've kind of been knocked out before, so maybe.
Yeah, I just hope I don't... Well, first of all, I don't want that thing to knock me out, because I think it would eat me if it knocked me out. Well, like I said, I still have some, like, anxiety over the fact the last time I fell asleep, I woke up with more metal bits. So I don't think I want to sleep anytime soon.
Fair,
We'll say by this point, Elise and Dan make your way back to camp.
Fruitful scavenging. I've gotten these fever bomb leaves. They calm madness.
Huh.
They make you angry?
No. They calm you down from being mad.
Oh.
Could be useful.
I mean, sure.
I think it's more crazy madness than anger madness, but you know. Would it work for angry madness?
As you say that, holding your... I imagine you're holding like your finger to your chin as you're kind of pondering this. Everybody, you notice that as you're seeing Dan making up this pose, all of a sudden you see there's this other person that looks like Dan that's holding that exact same pose as they're walking out of the jungle towards the camp.
Enoch's hand immediately turns into a sword. Whoa!
Dan turns
Yes.
around.
Huh?
Oh,
Wait,
fascinating.
you have a twin?
Dan's gonna hold up his right hand really quickly. See if the other one copies.
They also hold up their right hand.
Oh,
Interesting.
Okay,
Runs
whichever...
quickly to the left.
They run to the left.
No, wait, Dan, whichever one's our Dan, be careful.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you hear them.
All right.
Start
So
doing the Groucho Marx skit with the mirror.
exactly, yes.
Yep.
He's gonna do a quick dance with his mirror image really quick, and they're gonna switch places.
Yep.
And then there's gonna
We'll
all right.
roll insight on this just to see if we can catch on what's going on.
I mean, that's up to that's up to Dan, I suppose.
It might be investigation to see through the illusion, I think. Let me see.
I suppose that would be equal to your spell save DC.
Yeah. But Dan's gonna... Actually, yeah, I'll let him roll first before I end the bit.
All right. Yeah, if everybody wants to roll investigation checks.
No, I choose to fail.
7 either way.
I will also choose to fail.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. Zeno and Enoch, you can't make heads or tails of them. It looks like...
I imagine that Enoch's looking at Zeno like, don't look at me, I didn't do this!
No, Enoch's in his head just like wondering, okay, if I shoot both of them, will it kill the actual Dan?
oh,
Dan
oh,
laughs.
But are there two
Okay.
puppies? Are there two puppies? That'd be great.
Hey,
I
Milla,
think that's enough.
since I technically already know what's going on, would it be a performance or a deception to, like, a feigned shot?
I'll say your choice.
I have a -1 in both of those, so let's just say performance. Yeah, 12.
You still beat the two of us.
All right. I think that's enough. Dan's gonna hit Mirror Dan's nose. Boop. And in a puff of smoke, it becomes Yuki again.
Yeah, you see Yuki just standing on her hind legs for a split second, and as the illusion wears off, she just gets back down on all fours.
So that's a new spell I've learned. Pretty
Oh,
fun.
yeah. You should have seen the look on your faces. That was great, Dan. We need to do that more often.
Yes,
That is
we do.
actually going to be very useful, actually.
Right? I can activate it, or Yuki can, so it doesn't matter like what the situation is. Dan snaps his finger, and Yuki poofs and becomes Wick, and he'll do it again. And now she's Koopalue, and one more time, and it's Enoch.
Okay. Now, as useful as that would be, next time, warn us. I was about to shoot the both of you.
But it wouldn't have worked as a prank if I had told you.
You know what's not a prank? Getting blasted by magical energy.
Give it to them, though. That was actually hilarious in hindsight.
It's a fair point. I needed to get my mind off some things, and this was a good way to do so.
Yeah, that whole Peggy business and dealing with Valindra, yeah, we kind of needed a break from that.
Oh. First the
Speaking-
Monster Jaguars, now this.
Speaking of new stuff I've unlocked, I have the ability to send messages to people on far distance if there's anything we wanted to send to anybody. An update to Syndra, maybe tell the people at Camp Vengeance about the Heart of Ooptao.
I want to tell the camp about the giants,
Well, we already told the camp about the Giants.
or about that winter spot.
Yeah. But I don't think we told them about the Lich that lived in the Heart of Ooptao for a little bit, or confirmed that Nenny Poo-Poo's at Mabala.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if you don't want me to send the message, I don't have to. It's just something I wanted to bring up in the event anyone did want to.
I mean, it's fair, but I feel like right now they got their hands full with just any kind of undead raids as it is.
No.
Wait a second. I just thought of something. Can you guys help me remember? While we were fighting all those zombies in the Heart of Ooptao, did anyone check any of those zombies' foreheads?
Yes, there was
No, we
something on
didn't.
them. I think there was something on them. I feel like I remembered that there was something on them.
Let me double check real quick. Was there anything on the zombies?
Then again, we've been fighting a lot of zombies, and maybe I'm just thinking of a different group. But I feel like there was a marking on their head.
Yeah, you're on the same line I thought I am, Wick. I passed out while fighting the first batch of zombies, so I don't remember if they had the same mark on their heads the ones that attacked the fort.
And I ran in the opposite direction to try and get the gate up, so I don't think I ever really saw.
Let's see.
Because they did, then I would almost say that, yeah, we should probably send a message, because if that Valindra lady's attacking the camp, then yeah, they should know that a lich is attacking their camp. But if they're unrelated zombies...
I'll give everyone a chance. Roll an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
Okay.
This is straight intelligence.
Yep.
Great, I have a 0 in this.
I've got a 3.
Nope. Little Wick
Rolled an 11.
don't remember a gosh darn thing.
I got a double 14.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll say, Elise and Zeno and Dan. As you remember fighting those zombies, you did not see any distinguishing marks upon their forehead.
I am 100% positive that there was a mark on their head.
I don't believe so.
No, those might have been different.
Okay. All right. So if the zombies that attack the camp are unrelated to the crazy lich lady, then I don't think we need to send any messages.
All right then.
That's something we should look out for.
It's also something that'd be useful later.
All right. Well, I got nothing.
All right. Assuming that's a good place to wrap up everyone's shenanigans for the night. The next day of travel is gonna be that. Actually, it'll be that. That. Right to there. Let's see. Vaughn and Draco, I want you each to roll percentiles for me.
Will do.
89.
89.
And a 3 from Dan.
Dan, Draco, congratulations! You've got our first single digit.
Woo! First low number. Lowest number.
Alright, so 89. Oh. Ooh, okay.
I don't know whether to be concerned about that or not.
Alright. Zep, DeLuna, go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
Okay. It's a 7.
Okay. I like this. I like this a lot. I need a d4. Okay. I like this. I like this account a lot.
Oh.
Let me just.
Amount of concern rising.
It's fine.
Don't like hearing a DM say, it's like, I like this.
No, I like this encounter. All of a sudden, Enoch breaks out a cold sweat in the jungle.
Alright. As everyone begins to travel their way through the jungle, everyone catches a whiff of the stench of death as emerging from the brush just ahead of them. You all see these forms that look somewhat familiar to you.
Oh boy.
Oh.
You see what appear to be large, four-armed apes that have various patches of skin and flesh missing and have bones standing out. Yeah, these look like various bits of undead, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh. Since we're on a line like this, does that mean we're on the boat?
I'll say you're on foot.
Okay.
As you're kind of traveling through this little patch of it, but I'll be nice to move you back a little bit. Oh, Lord, my undead music.
That threw me off a little bit. I was like, oh god, are we on a boat? Because that ruins one of my plans.
Oh boy. 3.
I am on that. 21.
I got a 17.
Alright, how is Yuki doing? 20! Well, she's gonna go way before me.
That was the zombies. That's Kawasha, and that's Kapalue. Okay. Okay. So they have a +1 for their dex, which means that these zombies rolled a 7. Kawasha.
I feel like this would be the perfect time for Enoch to yell, "Scatter!"
Agreed!
Kawasha rolled a 5, and Kapalue rolled a 15. Okay. That'll bring us to Elise.
Alright. Let me pull my thing up. Alright. We are gonna go ahead and.
Why am I always in the back? Dadgummit.
I mean, you're still going before me and Draco.
No, I mean in the back of the party.
Yeah.
Listen, your character has very short legs.
Exactly.
Fair
You know how
enough.
much I have to run?
25.
You know how slow I am?
Maybe you should start
35.
hanging out at the front of the party.
That's what I'm saying!
Well, if you want to, you can swap places with like Enoch.
I was about to
That's where
say,
we
yeah,
go.
no, why are our two tanks not the front?
Alright, I'm putting as much distance as I can between me and the monsters. We're gonna bonus action hunter mark the leftmost guy and take my shot.
Okay, Hunter's mark on the leftmost zombie.
Natural 1.
That will miss. Well, yeah, that one's an automatic miss. Yeah, that'll miss.
Alright, second shot. That's better, 23.
That hits, roll damage.
12 points of piercing damage, and then Hunter's Mark damage is 2.
Alright, so a total of 14. Got it. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Next up will be Yuki's turn.
I just realized something before I do Yuki's turn. Our initiatives after Kawasha is a straight flush. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
T.
Dang, you're right.
Alright. She can't really get close to any of them to do anything. So I guess she's just gonna stand right up here and prep.
Okay.
Prep for some borking.
A heckin' good bork.
Alright. Zeno, it's your turn.
So Zeno's gonna move right here, because that's 30 feet. And you all... I'm gonna go to this roll list right now, just to double check. It is a spell. Okay, good.
Yep, no surge.
And erupting from the spot, like in that line that I'm just drawing on the screen right now, is a lightning bolt.
Alright, dex saves.
DC 14, 37 points of damage if they fail.
Well, good news, they both fail, so they'll take the full damage.
Yeah, if you guys weren't privy to this last week, Zeno learned lightning bolt. And it's a 5-foot area in front of me gets affected by it, so I would hit both of these guys by just doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely look rough as they start to smoke, and you see a couple of small little patches of fire erupt just from how bad the lightning arced out of them.
I think if you get the ones I just hit, they'll be dead. Or again. That's gonna be my thing.
All right, next up will be Koopaloo. He's gonna cautiously be about 5 feet behind Yuki. He's gonna grab his sling and try to whip it at that one in front of him at disadvantage. They just miss. Misses with his sling. And that brings us to the zombies. Excuse me. 50, 20, 25, 30. That one's gonna move up to you because you hit it with lightning. This one's gonna dash up to Yuki.
She did nothing wrong. She's just standing there being adorable.
Are going to dash aggressively up towards Wick and Enoch. Alright, Zeno. The one had just enough movement to get to you. Oh wait, no. I just forgot. These things are aggressive. They can use their bonus action to move up its speed towards the hostile creatures. So yeah, we'll start with Zeno. Each of you are gonna get a bite and a set of 4 claw attacks on you. Start with Zeno.
Good.
Can Yuki even really be considered hostile? She just ran up and was adorable. I'm gonna die on this hill.
Alright, so Zeno, that's a 19 to hit.
Shield to block the first one.
Alright, so here come the sets of claw attacks.
Second, I also have to do this because it's a level 1 spell.
Right, so you're fine. I've got a 22 to hit as the best one that might break your shield.
Okay, I can't do this. I can't do that twice. I'm assuming, right?
Right.
It lasts for.
All right, so that second one will hit.
All right, so you take 7 points of slashing damage from the claws. All right, next up will be Yuki. Missed the bite. And then I have a 9.
That's
a
not gonna do it.
A 9, a 16, a 20, and a 23 to hit.
Well, the 16, 20, and 23 are gonna hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 8 slashing on the first.
And she's already stopped. You've killed her.
There's the poof. Hey, this is the longest I think we've gone without her poofing.
Alright, next up is Wick. For the bite. That's a 15. I'll just miss. And they have 4 sets of claw attacks. Let's see, with that, that's gonna be, you get 3 sets of claw attacks on you. So for a total of 21 points of slashing damage on you.
21.
Mm-hmm. And then Enoch. For the bite, I have a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
For 5 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Then for the claw attacks. Let's see. I assume a 10 doesn't hit. Does a 13?
Nope.
Does a 14?
No.
Alright, so all the claw attacks miss.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, that concludes those zombies' turn. That'll bring us to you, Wick.
Alright, well, I'm a jolly frickin' well use my channel divinity.
Turn undead.
To turn undead. If they are of a challenge rating of 1 or below, and they fail their save, they poofify.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet. Yeah, they'll be able to hit all 4 of them, so that's wisdom saves. Let's see. The one next to you fails. That's a failure. That's a failure. The one next to Zeno passes, so the other 3 fail.
Alright. If they do not poof, then they need to spend their reaction, I believe, to run away from me.
Spend its turns trying to move as far away as it can.
Their turn. That works for me, too.
Yep.
And as for my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll use Spiritual Weapon. I'm gonna pop it behind this boy.
Okay. Shink.
And then I assume a 24 hits.
Yes, roll damage.
And Mishki. For 10 force.
10. Okay, yep, that zombie's definitely looking worse for wear. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Alright, next up is Kawasha. Seeing as how... It definitely doesn't like the fact that this one is that close, or the one that's next to Zeno. He's going to produce flame and hook a moan at the zombie next to Zeno. That's a hit for... It's still barely standing. As the fur on that one starts to catch on fire. That'll be Kawasha's turn. Now it's your turn, Enoch.
Well, gotta go fast. Enoch shifts over into purple mode, and I cast... Boop! So I'm just gonna run over here without taking any opportunity attacks as soon as I get control of my token again. So everyone looks scared, and I'm gonna start swinging on this guy. Uh,
22 hits.
Yep.
Roll damage.
Oh wait, I just realized I used my bonus action to do kinetic jaunt, so I can't actually use that. I gotta remember my weapon is a bonus action, so again, then I just move here, and let's try an Eldritch Blast instead.
Okay, that'll work too.
I'll take
Alright, roll damage.
So that's 5 force, and then the second one.
Alright, as I gotta roll something for there. It maintains 25 hits.
And number 6 force.
Or 6. Yep, as you go to hit it with the second one, surely the first hit would have dropped it. It managed to maintain. The second hit, however, does blow a sizable hole in it, and that zombie drops dead.
Whew. That ends my turn.
Alright. Dan, what shall you do to gain vengeance on Yuki once more?
Dan's eye twitches, and he moves over, staring directly at this 4-armed gorilla. Holds his arcane focus up high. You die first. Travamune! And I'm going to cast Moonbeam at 3rd level. Because I am very angry right now.
No talk me, Angie.
You smash, but me burn. Alright, that's gonna be a con save. Let's see.
Oh,
yeah, that
I can't see the
fails.
circle if I put it there. I can't send it forward. There's a moonbeam right under him, I assure you.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely starting to burn underneath that moonbeam. Anything else?
I'm gonna use, my jinx. I'm gonna use, once more, crushing his hands together, Cloudus. And it's, no longer able to move. Well, it's reduced 20 feet, its movement speed.
Okay. Alright, that'll bring
Legs
us
go
then.
pop.
Yep, as you see shards of bone erupt from its leg. Elise, it's your turn.
Alrighty. clear a couple of things out here. Where's the dude that I hunters marked? Is he dead?
Yeah.
Yep, he's dead.
Alright, we're gonna move it over to... Let's move it over to this guy right here.
This one?
The rightmost guy.
Okay. So he gets marked.
And then we're gonna go ahead and do what I do best. That's an 18.
That hits, roll damage.
Has he taken damage at all yet?
Not yet, no.
Alright, so just regular Hunter's Mark. Max Hunter's Mark, so that's gonna be 12 total.
Nice.
And we're gonna roll for second shot. 17.
Roll damage.
10 piercing. Colossus this time, which is only 1. And Hunter's Mark, again, max Hunter's Mark.
Alright. Hunter's Mark pulling its weight as that zombie definitely starting to look worse for wear.
And that's gonna be turn.
Alright. Zeno, it's now your turn.
Alright. If I aim it right here, I will hit this guy, and this guy. So
Oh boy.
Fireball, let's roll that. Let's roll that. I'm gonna keep doing this. It still hasn't failed me.
Alright, that'll be a bunch of dex saves.
Another
Alright,
34 damage.
so that's 2 failures and 1 success. So this one fails and just erupts in fire. This one fails. And it takes that full brunt. And this one passes, so it only takes 17. But definitely looking worse for wear. Alright.
I could keep this up as good as I have been.
Now, anything else for your turn, Zeno?
That's it.
Alright, next up it's Koopalue. And, see this how you're standing right next to this zombie wick. He's gonna huck a stone that gets it. And actually hit. Attaboy, Koopalue, for max damage. Good, 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 good. Alright, managed to take off, chip one of its fangs off with that shot. And that'll bring us now to you, Wick.
It's actually their turn, I believe, and they need to run. When you kill off one of them. You killed off one of them.
They did also take
list. Yeah.
Yep. And they did also take damage, so
Frightened effect only works until they take damage.
yep.
I think they still need to run though, don't they? Hold on. Let me read.
Oh wait, if it also can't take its reaction first action. Oh, so as far as you can, it can't. Real only section. Okay, yeah. So for their turn, yeah, they're gonna.
And I'll go ahead and use my reaction to do a heckin' boop on the guy that just ran away from me. So question: if I use a reaction with the spell, am I still able to use an action with the spell too?
Yeah.
It has. If
With my
they're both on
Warcaster?
different. Well, for Warcaster, use a reaction. It would still be like any spell. For example, you can use Inflict Wounds as a spell if you wanted to cast that. You can use a Guiding Bolt on it as an example. So you should still be able to cast any of those spells as a reaction. So.
Or just saying, am I going to be allowed to use both?
For your reaction, it would have to be one spell.
One or the other? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll use Toll of the Dead then, at least.
Okay.
Since he's been demolished.
And he fails resoundingly.
Good.
That'd be 2d12. Because he's taking damage.
2d12. 14.
Oof.
Alright. Still barely standing as he runs away. Alright, that concludes their turn. That'll bring us then to you now, proper.
Cool. Bonus action, I'm gonna move this over here.
5, 10, 15, 20. Just 10 feet short. Or 5 feet short.
Oh, is that all of that? No. Ignore that. Ah, shoot, it is 20 feet. Son of a biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't matter, because I'm gonna do a guiding bolt on that boyo as well. 19.
The one on the left?
Yep.
Alright, yep, that hits.
14 radiant.
Yeah, you just... Like some of the Forerunner weapons, as it just strikes it, the guiding light just erupts from this, and everything disintegrates around that zombie. It's dead.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Alright, next up is Kawasha. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna cast, Produce Flame, and he's gonna hurl the mote at that one zombie. And he manages to hit. Attaboy. For 6 fire damage. It's still up. Enoch, can you finish it off?
Yeah, from where I'm standing. Well, let's go for the easy way here. Let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So does
5 magic missiles, so 5. So I'll bring it down
10,
to
14, 15.
Alright, so
That's
as
17.
You're right.
I mean, he's right at 17.
Alright, so first hit. Yeah, after as the second bolt hits it, it just collapses onto the ground and all the other missiles just dart into it. And that brings us out of combat.
Huh. Okay, for any of the ones still intact, check their heads.
I was about to say the same thing. What do we roll for that?
Roll an investigation check, I assume. Sure.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 for Enoch.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that one because I feel we're gonna get a rest soon. So.
All right, so time to guess.
I only have a regular miss. I don't actually not see it.
All right. Let's see what these have. Anything? Oddly enough, as you're looking over one of the bodies on this, Enoch, you do see an upside-down blue triangle painted on the forehead of one of these ape-like zombies.
Yep. Okay, so we got a lich lady, and then whoever keeps making these things. Gestures to the blue triangle. I'm not
What
picking
if they're
that up.
both?
I mean, if they are, that's still bad. This is way outside my wheelhouse.
Agreed.
I'm afraid I don't really know much about it either. Shanty never told me much about this.
Fair. Well, picks up the one pumpkin that would have come from killing that one guy. Whoever needs healing, we got one of these.
I suppose Wick would be the only one that... Well, between Wick and Zeno, I think those are the only two that took damage aside from Yuki.
I took some damage, but I'm fine.
I'm okay, Zeno, if you want it.
I'll do it.
Alright, there you go. 1d6.
How much is it again?
What did I kill it with?
Guiding
I think it
bolt.
was... that was the first level spell right here. Was it? That is. Hey, where's consume pumpkin? Consume pumpkin. Going to be this d6 equal to the spell's level. So a d6.
6.
Yep.
5.
Hey, you gave 5 HP back.
Thanks, Wick.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, at least we now know to be on the lookout for more related undead. If so, maybe we will send a message over to the camp. Worst comes to worst, we impugn the respectability of a lich. I think I'm okay with that.
Samesies.
Agreed.
All right. All right. So that was in the morning, as you were in this part of Undead Jungle, and while I figure out the last comments. Okay. Oh, this will be fun. All right, so
Though I fear I'm starting to get desensitized to the different types of undead.
We have been seeing an awful lot.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
I mean, I hate to give them credit, but they're definitely diversifying, though. Like, it used to just be, humanoid zombies. Now we have dinosaur zombies and four-armed gorilla zombies. What's next?
We also had that
Da-
one zombie
Dan,
with the really
Dan.
big hat.
Never ask what's next, because the gods have a fucked up way of telling you what's next.
No, see, I could have said, can't get any worse, but I didn't until I just said it. Shit.
I mean, the gods did already tell me we have the zombie with the big hat too.
Oh, right.
So far, I have no faith.
Oh god.
So far, I have no faith in any god but Shanti.
Yay!
I mean, yeah. So far, Wick, best campaign for you.
Mhm.
Shanti
He
should be very proud.
beams.
Mhm.
Positively glowing.
All right. So that was in the morning as you guys were traveling out. As you travel further down the afternoon, you're trudging through the jungle. At least in Wick, you two easily spot. There's a group of 3 apes that are hanging on some branches, kind of off to your right. It looks like they're eating some fruit, just kind of hanging out on the branch.
Monkey.
Just mental note, but pay no mind.
All right.
And I
as
probably would have brought Yuki back. I just realized I didn't mention it. I probably
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, I've taken an hour to cast Find Familiar. Yeah, you do bring Yuki back. And you make your way around the apes. You continue on the rest of the day. Nothing else happens. Survival checks from our 2 gatherers.
8.
Looks like berries on the menu again tonight. And no luck on your
6.
end either, Dan. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Alright.
It's a jungle. How are we this unlucky at finding things?
It's a
I mean,
jungle
it's very
out
de-
there.
it's
Do, do,
very
do, do,
dense.
do.
Disorder and
Okay.
confusion everywhere.
I just have to say, very important note here. right. All right. Okay, so the next day of travel. Let's see. I had. No rain. Yeah, it's not raining today. Zeno, roll percentile for me.
Oh boy, here we go. Boom. 13. Hey.
13.
Please, lucky number, don't fuck me over.
Okay, let's see.
At least we're basically at the airship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tomorrow at this rate you'll be able to get to there. Oh boy, okay. I gotta set up this map real quick if you guys want to have a... Actually, it seems like, how about you guys go ahead and take a break while I go ahead and get this next encounter set up.
All right.
Good.
That sounds good to me.
So hey chat, how you going?
It's a chat.
Also, good news, chat. I don't have COVID. I took a test today. I made sure. I'm just sick. Well, at least those things come with 2 tests, so I'm ready in case another scare comes up. Otherwise, oh, well, that's certainly a thing. This is why I put up the BRB screen so the chat can't see us populating the map. Okay, much less worrisome.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I'll be right back, Vaughn.
Go right ahead. Oh no, I recognize those.
Whoops. You saw nothing? You know nothing?
Hey, we're 4 no, wait a second. Yeah, we are... Let's see here. We're 3 levels
I honestly
higher.
can't remember if I was gonna say, I can't remember if I've given you guys this encounter before.
I think so. I think this is when we got ourselves... Well, no. We had one close to this. Slightly different, but I'll take a quick second to step away. But I'll be right back.
Alright. Don't mind me, Chad. I'm just gonna grab some water real quick. Got the encounter all set. I'll be right back.
I've returned with water.
Yes, I'm just about to depart and entertain the group as I do a drink quick.
Just updating my backup character to fit our current level.
Oh yeah.
I may have to go back and completely re-edit him because I rolled another Warlock and I got a bunch of pack boons to test out. But yeah, Chat doesn't know this, but last week I was talking about, I don't remember who I was telling, but I realized something. All magical girls are warlocks, but not all warlocks are magical girls. Well, now you can change that, because I started out and I made Pact of the Rod. so you can create your own magical girl warlock. Then I moved on, created Pact of the Eye in case you really liked Maximilian Pegasus. Then there's also Pact of the Coin if you want to be a gambler and mess around with your magic. There's Pact of the Room if you're always wondering, man, I need a safe place to short rest. Well, there you go. Then there's also Pact of... Oh, I'm trying to remember all of them. Pact of the Gourd if you want to have your own Legend of the Drunken Master / caster. And finally, Pact of the Pipe in case you really want to do the classy anime long pipe style caster. So, might be testing those out sometime soon, or possibly trying to get them up on DM's Guild, because it's much easier to get 6 pieces of art rather than try to get 52 pieces.
So for you Magic the Gathering nerds, apparently somebody did an art alter of Pyroclasm with the Seinfeld meme.
No, I have one that beats that. My best friend, showed me a token cards that are literally the Megazord.
Nice.
Like all 5 of them are the Megazord. It's amazing.
And to answer you, El Robot, Pact of the Room, if you can find a 5-foot-high surface and open it like a door, then you have a 15 by 15 foot room that lasts for an hour. How you want to improve that with Eldritch Invocations, that's up to you. But I made a bunch of invocations for each of these. I think the least one I made was 5 or 6 invocations. And that's just because there's already too many good eye-based invocations. As I look at my list over here, that's almost all eye-based invocations.
See, I heard Pact of the Room, and my first thought was, so you get Tommy Wiseau as your patron?
No.
Oh, hi, Mark.
No, but imagine playing as Tommy Wiseau.
Oh my god.
Okay, if I played this Warlock, I would only speak in that accent.
Oh my god, no.
You betrayed me. You didn't keep the promise. They betrayed me. I don't care anymore.
I did not hurt her. I did not.
Did I? Oh, hi, Mark.
It's bullshit. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, I may do a spoiler, but one of the first invocations you can take is to literally have a potted plant that produces good berries in your room. But you can't take the good berries out of the room.
Seems perfectly balanced.
Yes.
So I'll go ahead and just spoil a little bit. My backup character that I rolled is a druid, so. And also a wood elf, so I'm sticking to the wood elf theme.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's a swashbuckler rogue pirate. That's my custom race that I made myself.
Ah, very nice.
I won't say what subclass though, because I want to keep that a little bit of a surprise. Should it come to it.
All right. Just trying to see with a quick roll call here. I hear Caitlin in the background.
Yeah.
Draco's here, Chaco's here, Vaughn's here, Deluna's here.
Yeah.
All right.
I never left.
Excellent. All right, so let's go ahead and move you guys on over to the. Actually, hold on a sec. Is there not just a straight up?
Yeah, might as well switch back over to the live screen while we're here.
All right. Yeah, see, that's how that's already set up. I'll say as you guys are going to set up camp for the night.
This is the same day that we fought the gorillas, or the next day?
This is the same day. This is getting close to evening, right before you guys are going to settle down for the night.
Yay, Warlock!
As... Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal all of this stuff here. As... Bursting out from the jungle off to your right, you see a familiar sight. A group of bipedal dinosaurs are chasing after a boar. And as the boar goes to keep running away, it seems like the dinosaurs turn their heads at all of you, and I need everyone in just a hot second, as I clear out the turn order, to go ahead and roll initiative.
What greedy bastards! They already had food!
But you're more interesting.
More bacon. More bacon.
All I'm gonna say is this: we're 3 levels higher. It's time for revenge.
Yes.
Do we all see the boar, right?
Yep.
Hey,
Gotta look at Elise. Hey, when we're done with this, can you try to shoot that thing? That looked really nice.
Kinda looks at it, gives a nod. Here, I thought we were eating berries tonight.
Can we also eat raptor? There just be some divine retribution for that.
Let me, sorry, I forgot to actually click the spell.
Alright, Kalasha, Kupalue, both rolled a 12. Not 120, jeez.
Damn it, if I was going first, I probably could have killed all these things with one hit.
Alright, the Raptors, or the Deinonychuses, rolled a... Let's see, they have a +2, which means that they rolled an 8. The boar... Ah, beans, I dropped the die.
This is why you need a die-hard dice tray. Trademark.
I have, for the record, I have a C4 Labs dice tray, and it still managed to bounce out of there.
You say Die Hard Dice?
Die hard dice!
I gotta push up. My Die Hard dice. They're too far away. Alright, what does the boar
Mine are right here.
What you just heard was my beautiful dire hit dice rolling a 16. I really want to get the full set of this when I get paid.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Elise, it's your turn.
Alright. Just for the sake of giggles. Bonus action hunters mark the boar.
Okay.
19.
Shooting the boar?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
8 piercing, and there's 2 hunters mark.
Okay, let me double check the HP of that. You severely wounded in the flank, and it's still barely standing.
Hey, I got a second shot. 15.
Yeah, that hits.
7 piercing.
With the second shot, yeah, you hit in the flank.
And for the sake of overkill, there you go.
Yep. First shot, you hit it in the flank, and it severely cripples it. It has labored breathing, and his second shot, you hit it right in the heart, and it drops dead.
You're just styling on these raptors. Hey, this thing you were struggling to kill, I killed it in 2 seconds. Get on my level.
Okay, and then I just turn to the party and just give them a thumbs up. That's turn.
All right, Dan, it's your turn.
So, I'm thinking Moonbeam. Just seems like a nice way to get him a little toasty. And I'm just gonna place that, if I can get the dang thing.
You can hit 4 of them.
I'm gonna have to zoom in a little bit to actually grab it. There we go. Right. If I put it right here, will that hit them?
It should, yeah.
Alright.
I'll argue, yeah. They're right on the edge of it. Alright,
it's only 4, but it hits all of them.
Yep. 2 pass and 2 fail, so We'll say the ones close to you fail. They each take 4. And then the ones towards the back, they each take 2.
And I think I will end there.
Alright. That'll bring us to Wick then.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Entangle. I'm gonna cast it right here so it should be able to get all of them.
All the raptors tangled up. Alright.
20-foot radius.
Creature in the area where they cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. Alright. Let's see. We'll just kind of go around the horn clockwise, starting down there. That one's restrained.
Also, I gotta step away for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay.
That one's also restrained. This one is also restrained. This one passed, so they are not restrained. And this one failed and is also restrained. You got all but one of them, Wick.
Yep. Hooray! The rest of it is difficult terrain.
Alright. Anything else then for your turn?
I'll scooch away from the group a smidge. I'll just, ready up just in case one of them decides they want to be sassy.
Okay. Next up will be Koopalooey. He's gonna take out his trusty old sling and huck a rock at the closest raptor. And manages to hit. Good job. Good job. Nice. Saw the clunk on the side of the head.
I really
Next
want
up will be
Caleb for
Kowal.
setting them up for me.
Yep.
Alright, next up will be Kawasha. We'll stand right there. I gotta look something up real quick here. Yeah, he doesn't have anything at range to hit them with, so he's just going to also produce flame and huck at that closest raptor. And hits. Good job, my boy. For minimum fire damage. Fantastic.
You say minimum fire damage.
Which begs the question, Enoch, how do you rectify this?
Well, since they're restrained and have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, one melts my meteor here and one here. So either way, they're taking 6.
Alright.
The middle ones can go fuck themselves.
That's failure. Pass disadvantage. Failure. 12. That meets with a 14.
I may have stepped away to get my condition card so that I could check what restrain does.
Failure. Failure. And then I gotta roll for twice more for those two in the middle since they're getting hit by 2 barrages. Another failure. And another failure. So each of the 2 in the middle get hit for 12. That one. And that one. And then the ones on the outside. That one gets hit for 6. This one passed, so they only take 3.
That's fine.
And the
I've
other
got 4
2
more.
failed and take 6. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
No, that'll be it.
That'll be the boar, who is dead. And then moving on to the Deinonychuses. They're going to spend their turn trying to break out of the entangling vines. This one up here fails. Going clockwise around the horn. Fails. What's their strength modifier? That's a +2. The one up here passes. And it's no longer restrained. The one that is restrained down there fails. The one down the bottom left corner passes and is no longer restrained. So that was their action. Then make their way out. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40.
Oh, I just realized I need to roll for the ones that started in the moonbeam.
Yep. 10, 20, 30, 40. Dashing to get
That's
out.
2d20s.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah,
2d10s.
these Deinonychuses there. Yeah, I gotta roll for their con saves. One passes, one fails. Or one passes, one fails. The other two both fail. Alright,
That's
so
10.
10. So this one's dead. This one's barely hanging on. This one up here is the one that passed, so they only take 5. And one at the corner fails. So that one's also barely hanging on, but still caught in the vines. Alright. Zeno, it's your turn.
Alright, T. So, let's see the 3 that are still alive. I'm just going to make it short and sweet right here. Hit all 3 of them with Shatter.
Alright, roll for your raw magic. Oh, and you
10.
said you used your... I was going to say. Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Or 15.
Yeah, that goes off. Go ahead and roll for your shatter then.
Boom. That's a 16.
For spell save DC 14. Alright, so... Depends on which one passes. It was that one, that one, that one. Yeah. All but one of... Actually... Yeah, this one is dead. This one is dead. This one barely manages to hang on by some divine providence.
Don't worry, we'll get to it in a minute.
That's the badass raptor. He will live for a turn.
Anything else, Zeno? Was there anything else for you then, Zeno?
The Luna?
I'm sorry.
Luna?
Huh?
Oh no.
Oh, I was just asking if anything else. Okay. All right, back to the top of the turn order to Elise. You've got 2 raptors that are closing in on you. What do you do?
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna, since Morris dead, we're gonna bonus action hunter's mark this one.
Okay.
And make that first shot. 16.
Go ahead, roll damage.
9 piercing. Colossus and hunters for the sake of things. 14 points of damage for the first shot.
All right, still barely standing as you hit it right below the neck.
Alright, you know what? I'll go ahead and... Yeah, we'll focus fire.
Focus fire. save
27.
1. Yep, that hits.
10 piercing. And overkill sake. 16 total.
Yep. It lets out a painful groan as you go to hit it in the first one below the neck, and as it raises its head up, you just find your mark with the second shot, and you drop that raptor dead. Alright, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Dan, it's your turn.
Oh God.
All right, so you're just gonna move the rat. You're just gonna move your people.
It's just dead.
All right. Well, that raptor that is there obviously failed. So we'll just say for the sake of brevity, that one's dead. And the one that's over here also failed, so they'll be taking 9 points of damage. They're still barely standing.
Dang.
Alright, so that was your action to control the moonbeam. Anything else?
I could make Yuki grow as my bonus action, but I feel like this raptor's gonna die before her turn, so I'm just gonna end my turn there.
No, make her grow. Well, we get to pet giant Yuki.
Alright.
I'm only partially kidding about that.
Alright,
You
quick.
can pet regular Yuki. She'll accept all pets.
Alright,
Yes,
yeah,
but
you
it's
see
more
there's
of
one
a pet if he's big.
Alright, go ahead and roll for damage. 15
15
radiant. Yeah, as you bake this raptor in radiant light, giving you a nice big old spotlight wick, you throw out your guiding bolt at it, and you hit it square in the side of the head as you blast that head clean off. It just collapses as holy fire begins to erupt around it, and it is dead. And thus concludes combat.
Hey, pumpkin snack.
Yep, you get a D6 pumpkin out of that.
Anybody
Well, we're
want
certainly
pumpkin?
eating good tonight, aren't we, gentlemen?
Yay! Does anybody want it? I'm gonna eat it if nobody wants it.
You go ahead. You earned it, Wick.
Yeah,
Yay.
you definitely did.
I'm gonna
Yum.
probably get the meat for sake of brevity, but also for just a survival check to see if I can get parts.
Sure.
I'll assist.
I got a
With that
22.
22. You are able to get 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, let's just see. Let's roll for 4d6 for the amount of good Deinonychus teeth you get. 14 Deinonychus teeth. And you also managed to get 8 sets of talons. Or 8 talons. And you also get 5 claws. And then from the boar, I'll say you do manage to get the pelt off of that. As well as 2 very nice looking tusks. And we'll say you also managed to get let's see, for D4. You managed to be able to scrounge up 3 pelts from the Deinonychuses that are still in good shape, that didn't take a whole lot of other damage.
Alright. It's going in the bag of parts.
The bag of parts holding.
The bag of bits.
Alright. So, with that out of the way, go ahead and do your gathering survival check, Dan, as you're start to bed down for the night.
Will do. 6.
Yeah. You know, no luck for you, unfortunately, for gathering for tonight.
You know, I probably don't need to because we just, like, got a mess of meat, but I'll do it anyway. 16.
16. There it is. Yeah, with that, you managed to get... For raw meat rations, you managed to get 10 days worth of rations off of.
We'll split them up, so 2 per person. I'll hand them out.
Alright. So, with that out of the way, nothing else happens for the rest of your night. The next day, go ahead and I'll read this off for you before you go to actually get their proper. Where's the music?
Okay.
A wooden vessel is caught high in the tree branches, broken into 3 chunks. It resembles a ship, but there are differences that mark it clearly as not a seagoing vessel. The stern is the lowest piece, hanging precariously by its rigging about 50 feet above the ground. The middle section appears to be 15 feet higher, and the bow section is firmly wedged into a nest of branches another 10 feet above that. A weak voice calls out, "Hello? On the ground? Can you help us?"
Huh? Hello?
Maybe?
For the voice.
Yeah,
you barely see the head of a human woman barely looking up from the side of the wreckage. And I'll go ahead and move you guys over to that map.
Ooh.
Guys, we found the Swiss Family Robinson.
I don't think this airship's going to be doing anything anytime soon.
I'm sure this is fine.
This is really disappointing for me. I wanted to see an airship. This is above character, by the way.
I mean, you got to see one broken
Go
into
ahead
bits.
Go ahead and place your minis right about here.
Hold on, let me zoom out. Where was it?
Over here. Alright, so I've just got to roll for something else real quick here.
Well, when you said airship, I thought it was going to be a little more complete than that.
I mean,
Can
it
you help
crashed.
us? We've been stuck up here for 20 days!
We'll see what we can do. Just give us a minute to try to get up there.
And pulls out the scroll of Arcane Gate. I could
Be
use
careful! There are also some... And as you hear her begin to call out, her voice gets very, very weak as she also kind of points down to the ground.
Okay, I think we're in danger.
They are in danger first. We must save them.
Wick and Elise, as you see this woman just kind of point down to the ground, you see on the ground is a set of 8 undead that are just roaming around near the trunk of a couple of different trees in this area.
Oh, push. I can deal with that. That's fine.
Give me 5 minutes.
It's just some zombies.
Just some
Gosh.
zombies. I can make them go poof.
Well, don't let us stop you.
No, by all means.
Hooray!
The floor is yours.
Just gonna steadily waddle forward.
Alright, are you just going to do it openly, or are you going to attempt a stealth check?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm just imagining Wick waddling up with the menacing aura from JoJo around.
Right.
The zombies suddenly look over and they see Wick waddling towards them with the menacing kanji, and they just start sweating.
Exactly, yeah.
I see I am approaching you.
Yeah.
No, just oh, I just imagine Wick in the full hands and pockets.
As I play this music out. Call an ambulance, but not for me, as Wick goes to saunter forward. As your little armor goes chink, 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 the undead that are at the base of this wreckage, they stop and their heads all turn towards you. And I need everyone to roll initiative once more.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
where's the initiative? There it is.
One of these days I'll roll double-digit initiative, and oh boy, it probably won't work out for me.
Ooh, I'm right out the gate.
I'm not.
Wick is so calm, they're just very steadily.
Alright, so it looks like looks like I'm going ahead of you.
So I was about
All
to say,
right.
Wick, this is the barrier to entry for anyone with over a 15 AC in this party.
Basically. Oh wait, was that second one for Yuki?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going up ahead of Yuki then.
Alright, so delete that one.
How high up are these branches here?
The branches that are up there, they're quite a ways up, so these branches that are on the east end, they're probably like about 80 feet up. And then these branches are about 65 feet up.
Okay, so they're still quite a ways up.
Yep.
So I do have a question. I do have that one last arcane gate scroll. Could I clearly see somewhere up there to make the gate?
You could, yes.
Alright, that's after the zombies are dead, obviously. We don't need to bring zombies up to deal with these people that are half dead.
Alright, so... Oh, that's right. So, I have to ask again. So, Dan rolled 20 and Yuki rolled a 9, right? Because
Yes.
Let's click that. I gotta roll for our guides.
Oh, yeah, I noticed their tokens aren't here.
Yeah, I forgot to click and drag them over, so just give me a hot second.
I just imagine Kawash at this point is like, listen, this doesn't even involve us.
Alright, there's Kawasha as I just drag his. And there's Koopalue. Alright, so Kawasha rolled a total of 2. Koopalue rolled a 19.
Koopaloo is just vibing since Abe's Odyssey got remastered.
Mm-hmm. And then these undead. I have yet to... Wait, they rolled a 19. So they roll also... They rolled that 2. Anyone?
Turn on.
Alright. Where's my turn hunter again here? Delete that. There we go. Sort by descending. Alright. First off, it is the undead's turn. Fresh meat. As
Did that zombie just talk?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How fast can a ghoul move? Let's see. 30 feet, thankfully. 10, 15, 20, 20, 30.
We may have miscalculated.
Yeah. So they all start to swarm around you, Wick, but they have to dash in order to make their way over there.
I mean, they're going to be really disappointed considering they want meat and Wick is a squashling.
Well, they're not that smart. I mean...
Smart enough to speak, but that's about it.
To be fair, the
Yep.
insides of most plants are referred to as meat.
Alright, that concludes their turn as they just on all fours, just goes a like ungodly sprint towards Wick. And that'll bring us now to Dan.
Well, I mean, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. Trabamune! It's gonna have my terrifying moon stare down at these zombies in particular.
All right.
And let's roll that moonbeam at... You know what? Let's do it at 3rd level, as a treat.
All right.
So that'll be 18 if they fail.
All right, that's a con save. These things have no con modifier.
Draco, golf clap, golf clap. Beautiful damage, beautiful damage.
Alright, so one pass and the rest of them fail, so that's... Alright, so... And there... And then 4 there... Alright. Actually, that one passed, so they only take half. So that's 9, okay. Alright, that one doesn't look as bad. There. Alright, anything else then for your turn?
It's a new day. Let's, bonus action. Let me grab my list here. Ignis Maleficia! And I'm going to make, which one took the least amount of damage?
The one that is diagonally to the left of Wick.
That one is now, coated in a light blue, or a dark blue flame.
Ah.
And whoever attacks it has advantage.
Cool. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, I believe that will do it.
Alright, next up is Kupalue.
Oh, the next attack, excuse me.
3, 4, 5. He's got to saunter up around the side of the trunk of the tree there. And he's going to look at that undead that's directly to the left of Wick. And he's going to huck a sling at that and hit. Attaboy. Throw this weight around the rocks this session. For 4 points of damage. And next up will be Elise.
Alright. Let me go back to our spot here. We'll go ahead and bonus action mark this guy right here.
Okay. He is marked.
Alright, move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Think of things, I'm under the branch.
Yep. Yeah, those branches are like 90 feet above. You're just currently on the floor.
35.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm gonna go ahead and, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and take my first shot.
Okay.
14.
Let me double check. That hits.
Alright. 10 piercing. Do I have Colossus?
You do, because he has taken damage from Kupalue.
Alright. 18 damage total.
Let me double check. Yeah, you managed to shoot this thing. You basically shoot it right in the base of the neck, and it collapses onto the floor dead.
Yay! Let's go ahead and hit the guys directly behind him.
Alright. You get advantage on this because he's currently glowing from Dan's cheeks.
24.
That hits. Roll damage.
6 piercing and not Hunter's Mark, sorry, but just regular 6 piercing.
Alright, 6 piercing. Yep, he's still barely standing.
Yeah, that's it. That's all for me.
Alright, Zeno, it's your turn.
Okay. I again measured it out. I'm gonna hit right here and hit all four of the this one, and these two. We roll that thing.
Oh no! But Wick would also be affected by them.
Actually, no, it wouldn't. No, he wouldn't, because it's only a 10-foot radius. And
I'm trying to set you up for a bit.
Yeah. That thing you totally said you forgot about and need people to remind you.
Yeah. Would you like to spend some sorcery points for a certain doohickey?
could. Ooh, yes.
That way you can hit all of them.
I will do that. And because of that,
you take no damage for this, Wick. So, that's going to be a whole bunch of con saves from Shatter.
and because of that, 3rd level.
Alright, so 14 con save for 15 points of damage. Alright, even if the one's in the... Let's see, that one's automatically gonna die even if it saves. This one's automatically gonna die even if it saves. This one in the moonbeam's automatically gonna die because it's in the moonbeam. The one that is going up there failed, so... They are dead also.
I'm doing such a good job, guys.
Just this nice little bubble pops up, and then you just hear you barely hear like a muffled.
Part of me is just like.
It's like that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where Admiral Beckett is just walking down the steps of his ship as it's getting blown up.
Which is like, wow, I don't even need to cast it anymore.
Wick's like, don't worry, guys, I got this. The rest of the party continues to kill everything before he does.
Listen, they started talking and running on all fours. All bets were off.
Alright, so that's that one, and then I gotta roll for this last one down here.
Imagine how the people in the boat are, how the people in the airship are feeling right now as they're looking down and watching us just annihilate all these fools.
Yeah, that's a good question to have. Alright, anything else for your turn there, Zeno?
No, that's it for me.
Listen,
all
if
right.
They aren't half starved and they were planning to attack us. They now have a reason not to.
Yeah.
Alright, that'll bring us to Yuki.
She's gonna move there. She can't really get much closer. Unless I want her to dash.
Yep. I'll say probably because this is a solid tree right here, she could probably move to over here.
Okay. And that'll be her turn for now.
Okay. Next up will be Enoch.
Right, let me do a quick check here. Forgot. Oh, wow. I can't even make it. Well then. Enoch will just look at the straggler over here and be like, Wick's got this. And we're going to start blasting. Oh, nat 1.
Oh, you missed.
You know what? I'm the only one who hasn't done today. Inspiration.
Okay. I'll allow you to reroll that blast.
Okay, 10.
Still missed.
Oh well. And then my second one. 13.
That will hit.
Alright, so that is 8 force damage.
Alright.
You got this, Wick.
Speaking of which, it's your turn.
Turn undead.
Alright.
If they are a challenge 1 or below, they pop. If they
I
fail.
have to see. What is their CR of these creatures? Okay, so. And your save is 14. So going around clockwise, starting there. He passes. This one. And your save is... I forget, is your save 13 or 14?
13.
13. This one passes. Does not die. This one in the bottom right corner fails and erupts into flame. Yeah!
Good. Got at least one pop. Dadgummit. Alright.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, well, I guess I'll do... Let's see. Yes.
You could introduce him to your friends.
That's not a bonus action. Is it? It's not. It's not a bonus action.
Oh.
We'll do a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I'll have it flank me, I guess.
Alright, so right up there. I'll go with the dragon later, but we'll say for brevity it's right there. Alright,
Yep.
22 does hit.
Or force.
Alright. Yeah! Alright, that'll bring us then to Kawasha. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to same old saga dance, produce flame, huck a mold of fire at that one. But barely misses. Jeez, Kawasha, thanks. Oh boy, and next up will be these ghouls.
This is why you should level your NPCs.
What do we pay you for?
Yeah. Small one hurt. Hurt back. Rip and tear. As they are going to...
Oh, Doom Guy's here.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, they're each going to hit you with a claw attack. Alright, so the first one's going to hit you with a claw attack. That's a 19 to hit, so you take... Where's... And I need you to make a con saving throw for me, Wick.
Can't save. Okay. 14.
You pass. You take 8 points of slashing damage as this one rakes his claw into you, and the other one's going to attempt to bite you. That's going to miss. That's a 12. That's weird. Why is... Yeah, that's... With a rather sloppy bite attack, it manages to lash out at you, but it misses. And that concludes our Ghoulie Boys turn. That'll bring us back to Dan.
I just imagine that one bit at Wick's stem but didn't have the teeth for it.
Yeah.
My leaves.
Alright.
See, and I did 3rd level, so... Oh, look, 16!
Well, they both fail, and they both erupt into unholy fire. And that concludes our
Wick!
combat.
Oh no, I'm dead!
And Wick, I'll give this to you as you're looking at these ghouls that were attacking you. Especially the ones that tried to bite you and claw you, they had the mark of a blue inverted triangle on their forehead.
Okay.
I did it.
Way to go, Wick!
I barely lifted a finger.
Hold on, I have to find it where I have to. Oh wait, it's all the way down at the bottom. Oh, where is it? I thought I added a sound. I think this will have to be it. You said you did it.
Da 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so with combat cleared out, what do you guys do?
All right. Well, we'll deal with the zombie fact thing later. How many y'all up there?
There are. You can't really get a good answer from this high up. It seems like She's having a hard time communicating again. It seemed like she used all of her strength in order to call out to you the first time.
Okay. Dan, I'm not sure an arcane gate's gonna work here.
I mean, if I can get a clear spot to place it, we can just carry them through it. It's up for 10 minutes.
I mean, fair, though, between you and me, here's another thing we need to figure out. What do we do with them after we get them down?
Save them, of course, and feed them, and give them water.
Okay, I have an idea. What if we help them out, get them back to health, and then we can try to see if we can use all this wood to fix this boat?
I mean, it looks pretty decimated. I don't think they're saving this.
Also, now, Zeno, you might not
Look,
know this. No. Let me finish. I know you're a learned type, but are you, in fact, a carpenter?
I mean, I'm not, but I just want to see a flying ship!
I mean, one of them might be a carpenter. I mean, ships need someone to repair it, but I'm pretty sure this is beyond state of repair.
Oh, I'm just saying it! Anyway,
It's 3 whole chunks!
Regardless, we need to help them out, so let's just get them to safety. Looks like, how many of them? 4 on the middle part, and 2 on the other side.
Above game, yes, but it's kind of hard for you to get a good sight in game of how many there are. You did see the one woman.
How high are they again?
The lower section is 50 feet off the ground, the middle section's 65, and then the upper section's 80 feet.
Alright, well, we should probably have a backup just in case of the gate, so anyone got a grappling hook we could try to affix to the lowest section?
I have rope. That's about it.
One of these moments Oh, do I have to go find my player's handbook to figure out what do we get in Explorers packs?
I looked it up.
50 feet of rope.
50 feet of ham and rope.
Okay, Elise will kind of raise her hand. I do have a trap that I often use for hunting. I might be able to use that as sort of a makeshift hook. Because I'm assuming it's like probably like a bear trap, like a typical like you push down the thing, it's like a jaw, it clamps down.
Yep, pan trap.
Yep.
I got an idea. What if I summon my monkeys and they can help us climb up?
What?
That's actually a good idea.
Oh, right.
It's actually.
Become his monkey.
Become his monkey!
Isn't that
That could work.
Yep, sure is.
And actually, now that you mentioned that, as Kawasha just kind of looks over here, might take a little bit, but I suppose we could also climb up the branch, or climb up the tree as well.
I mean,
I think
I think
we already have monkeys. This is Wick Impulse.
You do, in fact, already have monkeys.
Wick said I can summon the monkeys as they were summoning the monkeys.
Yep.
I've learned this song and dance already.
I still have my one charm. I can still make Lizard Storm happen again. And can redeem itself.
Alright, so how many giant monkeys do we have?
I think it was 3.
You're able to summon 4, I'm pretty sure.
That's right.
You were able to
Yeah,
summon 4.
I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Alright, let me go fetch the tokens.
Just looks at Kawasha. Yeah, they'll be able to climb down and up and down.
So that's 1, 2, 3. And come on. Click and drag. There you are. 4 apes.
Okay, help us up. Help us up. Climb.
ooh, ooh, ooh. As the apes just kind of look up. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All
All right, so they're gonna make athletics checks to climb up. These are strong lads. Uh-oh. The first ape tries to climb up, rips out a piece of bark and falls. The second one manages to make it up, no problem. The third one, similar deal, grabs the bad spot, falls down. Of the 3 apes that you have up there, one of them is able to climb up to the top.
This is going great.
There was
Hey,
one competent ape.
trying. Give them cut them some slack. They just got here. They don't know what's going on.
You know what? Bad parts of the tree. I'm sure there's a better part to climb.
Oh, okay.
Point them over to like the other tree, like with any of the other sections.
It's like, go check those ones. See, that's better.
Would you consider this forest?
Yep.
Being a wood elf, I'm sure I've climbed trees multiple times, especially as a ranger. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Can I have advantage? This is his favorite terrain.
Yeah. I'll see.
I'll do
22. Thank God, advantage.
I'll just do a straight one and we'll see how this goes. I got +1 because I never switched out strength.
Alright. So the one ape manages to climb up here. These 3 apes manage to climb their way up there. Enoch and Elise, where do you two want to climb up?
I was following the apes.
Yeah.
Alright, so you managed to climb to this 50-foot section here. You managed to climb about 65 feet up. Yeah, you managed to. It takes you a few minutes of climbing, but you make it. Everyone else, where are you gonna be heading to?
I mean, I was under the impression that I was riding an ape.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say you climb up with this ape in the center section here.
Me or Wick?
Wick.
Okay.
And then, if you would have instructed one ape, you would have been brought up here with another one. So we'll say there are 2 apes and Enoch on this section. 2 apes, Dan and Wick, and Elise. Zeno.
Yes.
Are you going to attempt to climb up, or are you...
Let's above game take a look at my athletics. You know what? I'm a 3 in athletics. Why the hell not?
Oh. Huh.
It's a 21.
Hey,
Yeah.
know anyone?
You're reminded of...
Zeno climbed trees as a child.
Yeah, you climbed trees. And in your college, you were a part of the physical education courses as well, because you need some physical therapy. You flash it back to the cargo net rope climbs you used to do. Yeah, this is no sweat.
Yeah.
All right, so you managed to climb up there.
Since I'm up here, I'm assuming it was just the woman that was trying to talk to us right here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna just kind of look her over. Does she look like seriously hurt or that type of deal?
Also, above game, it makes sense that Zeno would be able to climb a tree. I mean, he did say before he's able to climb rocks.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. So that begs the question: how's Yuki getting up there, Dan?
Okay. I had some thoughts. I could transform her into a bird and she could just fly up. But that's going to take an hour of work to do before the monkeys came up here. Or one of the apes is going to have to come down, grab her, climb up.
Okay.
Or you could just leave her on the ground where she could play as dogs do.
I mean, that is true.
You could leave her on the ground, or you could just poof her away for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, you can poof her away and resummon her.
I mean, I could. But I want her to have some time to play. She can just meander around and hunt some small rodents or something. Have a good time for a little bit.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on everything down here. You can count on me. You hear her in her head.
Dan salutes her back. I know I can.
And she just starts to sniff around at the ground down here. As Elise and Dan, as you go over to talk to the woman over there. Let's see.
I'm just gonna, I'm just kind of if it's medicine check or whatever, to see if she's hurt or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Give me a medicine check.
Soft 20.
Soft 20.
Can I do the same to this guy and or this guy?
Sure. That's Kawasha. He's fine.
Oh,
Over down here.
sorry.
Just doing A-okay.
I don't need a mess. It's like,
yeah. Go ahead and
Sorry.
make a medicine check there, Zeno.
Oh yeah, I'm also trained in medicine. I should probably.
that's a
do
21.
All right.
2 21s in a row. Hell yeah.
20, 20, 21.
Yep. Yeah, if you're looking over these people that are on here, obviously they look very dehydrated. They're looking particularly weak. They're looking very, very rough. But
Yeah.
Um,
Elise is going to immediately just hand her one of her hand the woman one of her rations. Actually, hand her 2 of them.
oh,
Samesies.
The freshest ones, the ones that I just hunted the other night.
thank you.
Yeah, same for Zeno. He's gonna hand a ration and then get a cup, or give him the water skin. This, like, yeah, man, drink up. You look like you need this more than I do.
Yep, same.
Thank you. My name is Thassalandra Bravewing. I'm the captain of the Star Goddess, as she just kind of weakly puts up a hand and kind of motions to and points around at the ship that you guys are currently all standing on.
Mm-hmm. So how exactly did you end up, shipwrecked?
Well, you see, we were sailing out from Halrua, and we were just sailing over the jungle, and a group of terrorfolk attacked our ship, and they ripped apart our balloon, and we crashed into the canopy. We've been stuck up here for 20 days, but we've able to survive on rations up until about 4 days ago. Thank the gods you managed to find us.
Oh, you're safe now and you're with us. That's all that matters.
Well, I'm grateful you managed to make your way up here, but I need to wonder, how are we supposed to get down? I think my men and I are too weak to climb. Although
Points to the gorillas.
That's a neat trick. Enoch, what are you going to be doing while this is going on this section?
Enoch's not a doctor. He just sees, okay, you're not climbing down. He's just trying to affix both these guys to the backs of the gorillas so they can get climbed down.
By the way, above game, I just realized you put an X over Wake's body.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been dead this whole time.
Just for the sake of extra padding. Just the first level cure wounds on the girl, just in case there's any physical wounds on her. Maybe it'll help a little bit.
You see, the light kind of touches or touches her as you touch her with your hand, and it doesn't seem like she's, that affected by it, but it's not so much that I'm injured, it's just I'm just so I've been so hungry and thirsty for days and tired.
We can give you our rations for now. I would need to rest, but I can create food and water for everybody.
Oh, that would be great, but this is probably the best thing that's happened since we wound up in this forsaken canopy.
Were those people that were down there, the Zambambos, were they yours?
No. We saw they were down there, but they didn't seem human. In fact, they seemed more like monsters than anything.
We visited I guess you could call it the heart in the sky. Just a few days ago, we ended up running into a lich. We're not sure if all these zombies are hers or not, but it's a fair safe bet until we know more.
I'm not sure. Dan, as you're just kind of sauntering around, you kind of hear the sound of Yuki sniffing in your head as she just goes to look up. Wait, I hear something. Oh no. More of those things are coming. The big forearm things, and bounding from the canopy at the bunch of different trees, you see emerging from the trees in the distance. Right over here, you see 3 forms, quite similar to what you have seen before, bound about over the trees and crashing down and landing on the upper part of the ship. And that is where we're going to end our session for tonight.
Great.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I'm fine.
Ooh, great. Good.
Insert dog. This is fine. GIF.
Yes.
No, I'm
Yes,
completely
exactly.
fine. You guys are the one with the problem. I was over here just tying a guy to a gorilla. This is a nice thing that's happened to me for a while.
All right, go get him, Wick.
I'm worried.
You got this. I'll back you up with a moonbeam or two.
These ones don't seem to pop. These ones, for some reason, don't seem to pop as easily. But I'll do my best.
I mean, realistically, like if I land on the ground and do one thunderbolt, they'll probably die.
Yes, but you're also in a super enclosed space where if you cast wild magic, you'll probably kill and blow up yourself.
Yeah,
and those around
That's
you.
along with you, yeah.
I am well aware that every single time I play this character, I'm playing a ticking time bomb that's gonna fuck me up one time. But God, it's gonna be a funny time when it does.
Mm-hmm.
All right. To be honest, I was looking forward to this session just because, getting to this wreckage. And, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this tree chop encounter plays out next session.
Yeah.
You took away me seeing an airship. Damn you.
It's not an airship. It was just a very, 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 very broken one.
Just some,
I know.
Some assembly
I did
required.
say it was a wreck,
Yeah, but
You
I
didn't
thought
say it was-
wreck is that's the freaking Constitution in Fallout 4 where it's just on a building.
That's still a wreck. It would not
Yeah,
stay in pieces.
It
if
is
could
that
move.
much closer to the water.
Well, this one's that much closer to the air.
Yeah. It's really close to the air. Not that helps us at all.
I'm sorry, like that was still one of the funniest missions in Fallout 4. It's like, Captain, that Trinity Tower, you're fine, right? Good job, men. We're that much closer to our goal.
Also,
Robot with the quote of the session for Wick. I see I am approaching you.
I see. I am. Once again, Wick.
You know what? Screw it. That should be the raid message also.
I see I'm approaching you.
Yeah, okay, good one.
A really good raid message, not gonna lie.
I see that I am
true.
approaching
But
you.
before we can do that, we have to go around the horn. So, hey, Caitlin, how's it going?
Hello, I'm Caitlin C37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Caitlin C37, where I do art. Commissions are open, so if y'all want a painting, just let me know. All that information is there.
All right, that sounds great. Draco, what you got on your always stuffed docket?
So we're a bit on hiatus on YouTube. I haven't had the chance to actually do any recording because now I'm working a full-time job and also door dashing and also streaming. I got a lot. Speaking of streaming, though, on Draco _ Magnius here on Twitch, we just finished Yakuza Like a Dragon, so I have to decide what I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm stuck between 3 different games. Angels with Scaly Wings, which is a dragon dating sim that I played on YouTube. I'm at the very end, so we'd be like speed running through it to get to the endings I have to get to. I've been feeling Paper Mario. I don't know why. I've just been feeling very nostalgic for Paper Mario. And a friend of mine got me Amori a while back, and I still haven't played it, so I was thinking about maybe streaming that. And I'm not sure which of the 3 to do. Oh wait, hold on. We're in Roll20. I can roll a d4 and decide it right now. I don't have a 4, but let's see. 1 is Angels with Scaly Wings, 2 will be Paper Mario, and 3 we're doing Amori.
Huzzah for probability.
Woohoo.
There you go.
All right, who wants to be next?
Chaco, what you got on the docket?
Hi. You can find me on Twitter at ChocolateZombie11. Here on Twitch, ChocolateZombie101, mostly hanging out in chat. Not much going on as far as gaming front. I've basically just been waiting in existential dread for 2K22 to come out so I can, tear that apart for personal reference.
Okay, well then, DeLuna, what you got going on?
Hello. I'm just once again just doing the whole college thing. Contemplating right now if I should make the 2.5 hour trek up north to go to San Antonio to go see they're doing both a Dynamite and a Rampage taping, and I'm like, oh my god, I kind of want to go because the tickets are only $27. That's in March, and I'm like, I don't know if I should or not.
Decisions. And Milla, how you doing, buddy?
Well, good now that I've lived through not having the cough and the sore throat during this session. Hi, you can find me on Twitter at MiddleNinjaNerd, where I usually tweet about stuff.
Shit. Grab for very small spaces.
Shit. Fuck.
And usually when I go over ads like that.
I dropped my phone and it activated an ad on YouTube.
And you also see me react to funny stuff like that. Good job, Draco.
That happened. I'm sorry.
No, it's pure comedy gold.
But we need to get those hard to reach spaces.
Yeah. As I also do that, you'll also find me occasionally streaming on twitch.tv/MiddleNinja. At some point, I will continue my playthrough of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm doing my best to avoid spoilers, and I'm really enjoying that game so far. Otherwise, on top of that, probably maybe Monster Hunter Rise when I get a chance. And yeah, that'll be all for me on my end.
And you've already found me here. No idea what I'm going to stream next, aside from probably more Spiritfarer or getting back into Ender Lilies, and not sure when. Mostly because we're in the crunch period of getting ready to have our first stream for Saved by the Spell, coming to a Saturday near you here in February. And other than that, I'm just going to try to get over this cold, but I'll keep you posted on Twitter, especially for all those packed boons I talked about. We got 6, Pact to the Rod, Pact to the Eye, Pact to the Room, Pact to the Coin, Pact to the Gourd, and Pact of the Pipe. So if you want to customize your Warlock with some interesting boons and invocations, hit me up. I got some things for you. Other than that, it's time for us to find someone to raid. Give me 1 second here to see who's all online.
Well, I see Arkoff and Connor are going.
Yep, that's what I've got.
In a rare instance where Connor has less people than Arkoff.
Huh. And my friend, It's Pixel X is streaming Elder Scrolls, apparently.
I think we should go and give Connor a boost.
Alrighty. 1 second here.
I think he'll appreciate. I see I am approaching you.
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty, well, you got the raid message. Hit him with that, as well as the Doots, and see us next week on Tuesday as we get attacked by more gorillas. Gorillas and raptors are our worst enemies here.
I mean, it's only 3. We got this.
Mm-hmm.
You've got this. I'm fine.
We're all kind of cocky about this right now.
Yeah. Which means it's going to go horribly
you guys
wrong.
have no reason to be cocky. You're in enclosed space. Me, I'm over here. I'm fine.
Yep.
I mean, technically, Shattered doesn't have to be, or I just have to see them.
Okay. Well, everybody, we hope you have a good night and give our best to Connor.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Later.